All right, what's up? What's up? I got to tell you, it's a budget knife alert. Budget knife alert. This will be about budget knives. Okay. Yeah, I know. I always do all the high end customs. That's what I'm known for. I'm an elitist. Okay, never mind. Yeah, hell. I have. I have had budget knives. Budget. I've had full customs in my hand. Blah blah blah. And no, I can't afford them. By and large, as soon as I buy them, about less than a year later, I'm selling them because it's just too much for me to hold. But you know what? This is fun. This is a lot of fun. This is inexpensive fun. And these are SRM brand. And I like these budget knives. They're cool. They're great to carry. Simple to buy because they are inexpensive. Simple to buy. I don't know. Right now, you look around on the web. Where can you find one of these? This is the 9008 model, right? 12C27 Sandvik steel blade, steel frame, lock folder. These open, pivot, open, attachment point back here with your standoff and your little here that secures your glass breaker back in here. See what I'm saying? Deep carry pocket clip. I think it's right hand only. Right hand only. But here's the kicker. Like, here I am, SRM brand, Sanrenmu 9008, and why'd I get two of them? I didn't. 9008-TZ titanium. Sanrenmu went full tie. How insane is that? Is that insane? I think it's insane. I think it's pretty crazy. It's kind of really not their bailiwick, but there it goes. And boy, what a difference in the weight. That's probably one of the first things we ought to do is weigh these, because these are the same knife, 12C27. Oh, so let's make an upgraded model 9008, right? And what we'll do is keep the same blade steel, but fancy up everything else. I don't know, whatever. Probably, well, fancy up everything else. Fancy saying that, because no, it's not fancying up everything else. It looks like pretty much the same hardware, all that kind of stuff. Just titanium as opposed to steel, so a lot lighter, huh? So let's throw Fatto on here, Mr. Heavy Duty. Let's see what he is. 168 grams. Okay, come here, baby. 168 grams. Remember that. There will be a quiz. 133 grams. Much lighter. Okay, let's kick back through our units and go back to ounces. So let's try it again. Not so fat. 4.7. Ooh, try and beat that, buddy. 5.9. So 4.7, almost 6 ounces. Yeah, you can tell. I mean, you can just tell when you pick it up. So, absolutely. Turn you off, get you out of here. SRM. Knives and tools and 9008-TZ. Just a regular 9008. Flipper. Maybe I'll take these apart sometime. Maybe I'll post a breakout on my Instagram or something. But obviously they have bearings. Sure feels like it. Got a lockout here. You know, this kind of reminds me of this little rake. This little, I said rake knives, RUIKE. Doesn't it remind you of like the P108SF? You know, that little lockout here? Strange, huh? Of course, you know, this is related to, well, and, you know, I think you have some like that in the Real Steel lineup, which this is a sister company of. Okay, so Sanrenmu, Real Steel, boom, boom, boom. No wonder my distributor has SRM knives, because they also carry Real Steel. So, Goes to figure, right? But I didn't know they had Sanrenmu knives. I didn't know anybody in the United States was warehousing these knives and selling them. I mean, these can be sold, there's retailers that can pick these up from these distributors. Anybody, you name the knife retailer like Blade HQ or any of them could be picking these knives up from these distributors, because I know they do business with those distributors. So why aren't they there? But I couldn't find them at Knife Center, Blade HQ, any place online. So isn't that strange? But I mean, I can buy from the distributors, so I bought them, and I wanted to just see what they were like. And this steel one is a lot less expensive. Now, if you go to the SRM site, that's, I was trying to do some research other than there's not much information on the distributor site, and they don't get real fancy. But if you go to, and I'll give you the link to the SRM site, right? srmknives.com, okay? And then shows this knife, the steel one, the 9008 steel one, for $36. So that's full on, full SRP, which, you go to Blade HQ or any place, they always show you the SRP way up in the corner, but you never pay that. It's always a lower price. So I'm just saying, this is like the absolute highest price you'd ever pay for this knife. The one in titanium, get ready. I hope you didn't have a big breakfast or lunch, because you're going to, oh no, it's going to be expensive, isn't it? Yes, it is. $85. $85. Now, if you're a Sanrenmu like super fan, and you just like collect a lot of their knives and stuff, and there are guys out there so that do that, I guess. Now, settle down. So if you're interested in some of these Sanrenmu knives, including, I forgot the model number is the 1005. This is really cool. Comes in blue, comes in red as well, with the black, interlaced. But I just think these are the bomb. These are so much like the Real Steel Thor T101, knives, aka special edition. So if you have a hard time locating these, let me know. I'll see what I can do, because I know where they're at and they're in stock. So how many, I don't know, but it's cool. This is pretty neat. So I just had to grab some. I mean, they're not that expensive, and they're a lot of fun. And I thought that would be fascinating for some of you to take a look at. You got a landing strip for that flipper tab, huh? So, no jimping. Okay. But, here's where your finger ends up. Boom, not a problem. Okay, you got jimping up on the blade. Let's take a look at the other one. Same deal, right? Here's your blade stop. Dual thumb studs in blue. All your hardware in contrasting blue, which is probably a coated, because, it's not titanium. But, the glass breaker at the end kind of makes it very functional from that standpoint. And deep carry pocket clip. Very slender. Let's check that out. Okay. So 10.6 millimeters. Wow. 0.41. That's even more slender than the Para 2. This is a 0.46 over here. 0.41. Even more slender. Very slender here. Did I say slender? How many times did I say that? And let's see if looking through the camera, we can actually hook up. So about 1/8 of an inch, probably a little over 3 millimeter, right at 3 millimeter blade stock. Let's check it out on the other one. Let's make sure even the titanium version is the same. 11.4. Wow, hold on. Ooh. 0.45. Blade stock still 3 millimeter. I must have mismeasured something. No, I didn't. This one, the steel one, is thinner. 0.417. The one that's titanium is 0.45. So it's almost the exact same width as this. Still fairly slender in your pocket. Obviously, these scales are thicker, which we can measure. Yeah, if we can get the old jaws of life in there. 3.6 millimeters. 3.1, okay. Yes, they are. These are thinner than these. Not much. Very difficult to eyeball that. You can see how you've milled away a landing zone for your finger on the flipper tab in the titanium. Steel? No. We have not done that, have we? Is the steel skeletonized in there? Looks like it is, isn't it? Thank God. Or it'd even be heavier. This one? Yeah. I mean, not skeletonized. I'm sorry. Weight relieved. I mean, I'm not one for somatics, but you know what I'm talking about. So, yes. But they're both weight relieved. This one, it's a relief because it's very light. You can just tell that when you pick that up. You can tell. And look at the kind of finish on the handle. This one's a real stone wash. This one's a real fine, I don't know. I'd call it a super fine bead blast, maybe? It's really hard to tell. And you know, even with contact lenses in, my eyes are not 20/20, so, and I'm looking through the camera. But I mean, I looked at it, just regular light. I don't know, maybe that's just a regular titanium finish. In any case, and these are open-ended. See, you can see through there, but you can see that it's like a hex, and it seems like this fits it right here. So this is, it's not going to tell you, is it? Okay, here you go. Kick it around this side. 7/64. That seems to fit. And this is open, this is different type of, but you know, it'll fit in here, right there. So I did put it in and turn this, and both sides turned. So there's probably some thread locker in there, which means you got to get another one of these bits, put it in the other side, hold it while you break that loose. So yeah, at that point I just said, I think I'll do the review first before I disassemble and mess with them. In any case, there's your lockout, so it keeps it from disengaging. You would think, and there's our next thought, right? Because this is not steel, this is titanium, and yes, there is an insert, which I'd be able to see better or show to you better if you, if I had it disassembled and just showed you the disassembled picture. But in any case, yes, trust me on that. And over travel stop, I can feel it hitting. Okay, and the detent ball was in that little hardened steel insert. So yeah, flips pretty good. Detent. Wow, that's really good detent. You know, it doesn't feel like it's like super hard. Probably because the blade doesn't have a lot mass to it because it's 3 millimeters. So it's not a real heavy blade. But no, I cannot gravity flip this. Let me try this way. Okay, I can gravity flip it that way. So yeah, 5. Okay, 5 on the detent scale. I couldn't do it this way for some reason, but you know, this always gives you a lot more. Yeah, 5.5 maybe, 5.5. See if the detent's different. Try this. Okay. It's pretty close to the same, really, tell you the truth. But they just feel so different because this one's so much lighter. Yeah, they're pretty close. Pretty close to the same. Get out of here, Bertha. And 3. I mean, really 3.5, probably 8 overall. Just right the same size as the Para 2, maybe just a teeny bit. And we're looking at about 90 millimeters. 20.5 centimeters. Yeah, I mean, just really close to the exact same as the Para 2. Maybe just an eighth shorter. That's about it. And you give it the size advantage to the Para 2 down on this aspect ratio and see what I'm saying. But still, in reality, they're dead on. Dead on the same size. What do you think? I mean, open design, these blue hardware pieces here. Okay, and then that glass breaker screws into that little piece right there. And is it squared off a little bit at the base? Yeah, I didn't see a tool. Looks like you've got an area where you can get a hold of it with like some really small needle nose or something, or maybe a really small wrench, and take that out if you wanted to. $12C27, I mean, Kershaw used it. It's a Sandvik steel. It's corrosion resistant. It's fairly easy to sharpen. It's not trash steel by any means. It's a true stainless. So yeah, good in wet environments because it's very corrosion resistant. And is it sharp? Will it cut like a knife? Cut like a knife. Well, I'm not Bryan Adams, but I'll try. Okay, titanium, you're all right. You passed muster. Oh, okay. Yeah. Whoever did this one, I think, did a little bit better job, actually, on the sharpening. Not that we couldn't even them up a little bit if we wanted to put the stone to them. Oh, come on. Let's clean the table up. Recycle. All right. Yeah. Different weight, though. This one, yeah, what, 4.7? This one, ooh, little on the heavy side. Little on the heavy side. Substantial, slender. This one's a little bit more slender. Slide right in your pocket. Deep carry clip. Full-size EDC. Good action. Good action. About typical for, and here's another Sanrenmu that's obese. This is like 0.6 something thick. This is just crazy. And this has got a black G10 backspacer. And of course you could flip this deep carry from side to side by, unscrewing this, flipping the clip around, screw it back in. But yeah, that looks like the Lion Steel or really the Ganzo 720. Either way you want to go, that kind of thing. So that's cool. Red would be cool. Red with the black, might be cool. Might have to do that. All right, get out of here. What can I say? Can't tell you anymore. Don't know anymore. Wish I knew something. I'm always learning. Thank you for helping me in that regard. Hey, just a country boy trying to figure things out little by little, and the industry is changing. So many models coming and going, just crazy. But if you want to get your hands on some of these SRM knives, which is what they're calling them, but if and they have some available at my distributor at least, so I can get you some if you want, if you get frustrated and you can't find a good source for them, especially in the US of A. All right, peace. Take care. You know what we do on this channel. Come on, say it. We love them knives, so stay sharp.